Okay, what we're doing now, we're going to put some layout bluing on the edge of this blade right here. And that's so when this dries, we can scribe 2 lines on this blade. Because you need to know where the center lines are on this, because as soon as this dries, we'll scribe it. I'm going to lay it right here and let it dry. And then we're going to take, this is a scribe that we made. We drilled a small hole in here, took a piece of drill rod, sharpened it to one side, and then we drilled in and tapped a screw here. This will lay flat, and we can adjust it just a little off center, and we'll scribe it around on this granite block. We'll scribe 2 lines on that blade, and they'll be about a thickness of a dime all the way around, and that will give us our lines to grind to right there. This piece of drill bit stock has been sharpened off to one side. Now I'll adjust that where it's just a little off center when I lay it on this piece of granite, and I'm going to scribe 2 lines. I'm going to go around it like this, and this line's a little off center. Okay, I'm going all the way around the blade, because the line, your edge needs to be dead center over here. Okay, now I've got 1 line all the way around. It's a little off center, so I'm going to turn the blade over, and I'll come back around it again, and that will give me my lines to grind to when I start grinding. Okay, if you can see that center, it's about the thickness of a dime all the way around this blade, right through here. Now if I taper the handles down here and lighten the blade, I've got a line to grind to, and I'll have a line right here to bring at the choil to bring my lines to when I grind. Okay, now here's something else that I use sometimes, and we have students use this. It's a grinding or jig we've made or have made, and it's A2 tool steel. It's hardened, and we slide it right up here to where we want our grind to stop, because we want both grinds even here at the back. So we set it up here, and we want it straight, so we'll have to adjust it. We just run this down to it, get it snug, and then we'll tighten it up a little more. Now we can still adjust it, and need to knock it back just a little bit, but we want it straight. Okay, that's where we want to grind to. Now, right there is where we want it, so I'm going to hold here and tighten down. If you make these too hard, when you tighten up on them, you'll break them. So they've got to be, that's about where we want that. Now we're going to go back to the grinder, and we're going to grind it. We're going to use a small magnet to help us. We're going to grind this bare-handed. The trick to getting the grind the way you want it and being smooth is you don't do this free-handed like this. You hold your arms tight against your body, and the metal's got to come off here down to this line first, and then that sets the angle to go ahead and grind it on up. Now, when I start grinding, I'll pull it away, and you'll see that we've got it here. But I'll be using my body. With my arms held against my side, I'll come in like this and grind, moving my body. Okay, now I'm going to turn the speed up. I'm going to step into it, get it started. And by the way, this is that new Norton Blaze belt. And they're really a great belt. So here we go. We're going to give it a try. I'm going to go for a little more speed. See the metal I've removed? That has to be removed first before you can get it if you don't take it off here first, you'll grind it flat all the way up, and this will be just as sharp as the bottom. So you got to remove it here first. Now I'm going to move up, a little more speed. There it is, one side done. Now, I'm going to turn it over, I'm going to cool it, and I'll do the same on this side. One thing that makes this so easy is this belt tracks straight. It don't go back and forth. It's smooth, and it's a quiet machine. It's built with heavy castings here, aluminum castings, takes the vibration away. Variable speed also makes it easy to control. If you need to turn it down and control your grind up close, turn it down, and you can control and do a little detail. Straighten up something that you may have messed up just a little bit on it. But if everything's going good and you want to turn it up, you can turn it up and it'll knock it out quick. There it is, ground. It's dead center. It could stand just a little higher up there. Ground dead center to our lines. And probably didn't take 3 minutes. But these simple techniques, if you use them, and it gives you control by holding your arms in and moving your body. You don't have this. If you got a good machine where the belt tracks and doesn't move, and got a belt that cuts like that belt, that cut that blade out in probably less than 3 minutes. There's cleanup work to do, but it's dead center.